What's your breaking point? Physically or mentally? When do you go from the relaxed, focused version of you to the stressed, nervous, angry, defeated version of you? If one person says something not true about you, do you break? What about 2? What about 100 people all making stuff up about you? How about in sport? Are you stressed as soon as the game starts? Halfway through? Or at the end when you're down by 2 points and you have to make a 3 to win? Maybe you want to date someone. Do you break when you're talking to them? Or if you're in a meeting with your boss, you want to ask for a raise? Can you remain calm when your career depends on it? How about in the gym? Can you bench 20 kilo? How about 50? 100? How about 500? We all have our breaking points. We're human. There are limits. There will always be that. But to help remain calm in pressure situations, it can be good to be aware that you're just reaching a breaking point. And once you're aware of the limitation, you can start to strengthen it. I know celebrity worship culture doesn't have a good reputation, but at the same time, celebrities were meant to be the people who achieved something, and we then use them as idols, so we can be inspired and motivated to try achieve too. That's my understanding anyway. And if you take a step back, even if you don't like them, if they've achieved something, hopefully you can at least appreciate the higher breaking point. Just think of musicians playing to thousands of people. You may hate their songs, but can you do what they do? I'd be afraid of making a mistake. My breaking point would be the moment I step on stage, but there they are, just messing around, having a good time, making it seem easy. It's impressive. Kobe Bryant was an absolute beast when it came to pressure. No matter how much stress, he was Kobe. He never seemed to get rattled, never forgot who he was. Even in the bad moments, he was still Kobe. LeBron lost his cool when a play didn't go his way, and people were jumping on him for it. But if you've ever competed, you know that you're in a flow, and you have a lot of pressure and expectations. Your brain is like a train on a track, and if things go wrong, that train gets derailed, and things can explode. Could he have handled it better? Maybe, but in that moment, that was his breaking point. And it's not like that was a low breaking point. He has a lot of weight on his shoulders. That play was really important at the time. But because he's one of the greatest to ever play, people put insane expectations on him. So anyway, being aware of these breaking points can help. But what can we actually do about them? As always, it's training. And recognize the need for training. Remind yourself as soon as you're breaking that it is a breaking point, and you may not actually be ready for this moment. However, you can still do your best in that moment. As they say in basketball, even if you don't win the championship, you just give it your all. Leave it all out on the floor and take solace in that. Because we're human, we're always going to have a breaking point. Putting expectations on yourself or having others do it for you can help you achieve a lot. But if you're breaking completely, to the point you're actually getting worse and making things worse, that's not helping anyone. You have to get your mind on track again. And then it's just a matter of training and raising it, helping your understanding, because as said, we're human. We're always going to have a breaking point. It's just a matter of raising it with training and understanding. If you never put yourself in those situations, you'll never get good at them. There's a reason I don't get rattled even when it's 4 vs 1 in Quake, and it's the final round of the game. You'll see my hand remain steady, because I've been in those situations before. I know what they're about, I know what I can and can't do. I'm used to it. So where are your breaking points? How long can you study without looking at your phone? How long can you work out before wanting to go relax instead? Just be aware of any time you can't do something, or you lose yourself, that you've reached a breaking point. And once you realize it, try your best, and then later, see if you can train to be better. Because it's all just part of the journey of going from good to great. Hope that helps. Good luck.